Shane,
Yes, sir.
it's a really very interesting DDM lesson because if it's a good example how our stereotypes are created. For example, if you just think about uh, assertion that our body cells are innovating every 10 years,
Yeah.
there is plenty of food to thought for thought. For
Yeah.
example, I try to explain. Mm, when I studied in university, I had a course lection which called rhetoric, and teacher said that it was kind of paradox, but she said that all sentences which consist of words all or any is a lie. It's not a true. But like Socrates, all Athenians are layers. Said Socrates, who was Athenian. But there is a thing. If you think about body cells, and in 10 years we became completely the other person in physical meaning.
That's right.
It means that human is not only material entity. Is something more.
Absolutely.
But it's very arguable, very controversial assertion, because it's almost proof of existence the their highest power.
Yeah.
Almost. But the scientists, it's by the way, it's not truth. It's very controversial questions because scientists, especially atheistic scientists, said that it's this assertion doesn't relate to narrow cells, because our brain says no renovating. I'm not renovating. It's it creates our steady person during our lives.
Yeah, I think
we're not changing completely.
That's
the point.
What I see for me is, for example, in my case, I lived in Korea. I lived in Korea for 20 years. And I ate Korean food, and all my atoms these atoms are from Korea, but still I do not look Korean. So it's the power of the genes, the power of the genes.
Yes, it's very controversial questions, by the way.
It is. I agree.
Talking about that, Andrea, I think that this is also has something to do with the difference between the mind and the brain. Some people say that the mind is the creation of the brain, but there are others that don't agree. And from this DDM, I can see that our mind is something more than just creation of the brain. This is probably a distinctive entity, and
Yes.
we don't really know what it is.
It's fascinating to think about that, and I think you're right. And both of you, both Andres, are saying the same thing. The physical body and the mental mind are connected, but at the same time they're separate, which is a very philosophical thing to think about. It's very interesting, and it's fascinating. Yes.
Yes.
And Shane, tell me, if you speak English, do you think what you are talking about, or you can, for example, think about something else, and the words, and comes out of your mouth as if by themselves?
Oh, sure. Your native language, that's what happens. And sometimes you make mistakes or say things you shouldn't say, but absolutely.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
A curiosity. Curiosity, right.
That's right. Your mind is sometimes on automatic.
Yes.
Sergey left, but Sergey pointed out two other TH cases: bath, no vibration; bathe, bathing, vibration; and north, no vibration; northern has vibration. So those are also really good points going back to the TH sounds. And I see our smoker has arrived. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Shane. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It's better late.
Hi, Daniel.
We say in America, Daniel, better late than never.
What? Quitting cigarettes?
No, joining DDM.
Oh, yeah.
Once again,
Okay.
you are an hour late.
Excuse me. I was having my lunch outside.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice.
And yesterday, I got no electric energy.
Yeah, you lost, we say electric power. You lost electricity.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good. Why?
in the middle of the class.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. Simply the energy vanished.
Maybe too many people were using air conditioners.
I don't think so. This is state in the in the north of Brazil is not very rich in electricity.
Okay, so the electricity infrastructure is not that strong.
Yeah, my state is my original state is the richest in electricity in Brazil.
I see. Has the most electricity, most power.
Yeah.
Very good. More questions about anything?
Yeah, Shane, I have a question.
Yes.
I know yesterday I was a kind of a meeting, I don't know how to say it in English, when you just try samples of something. How do you call it?
Okay. One more time. Irene's microphone is a little bit low, so if I can ask everybody to mute. I think Daniel and Andre, can you mute your microphones, please? And Irene, one more time, please.
Yesterday I was at a meeting where we tried samples of wine, and I just don't know how to say it in English. That's kind of a meeting.
Yeah, we call it a wine sampling party.
Okay, wine
Sampling. I'll write it.
wine sampling party. Okay, and we were given the maps of the USA, and I found out that Nevada is right next to California, and California is famous for its wines, and yesterday I tasted some of them. And I'm just curious, are there any vineyards in Nevada?
I've never heard of any vineyards in Nevada. Nevada is much drier than Northern California, and I'll show you a map. Just a second. Let's go, first of all, we'll just do Nevada. And on the maps. So this is Nevada right here. And this is the wine area of California. So it's around the San Francisco area. And this area actually has decent precipitation. They get enough rain. But then we have these mountains right here. This green part is mountains. and lots of the rain doesn't come into Nevada. So because of that, I don't think we have many vineyards in Nevada, but let me check. Vineyards in Nevada. Nevada wine. Very small. They have 4 vineyards and Pahrump. Okay, Pahrump is actually near me. Hold on a second. Yeah. So this area of Nevada does have some vineyards. Okay, so yeah, it's very close to the California. So where you see this symbol, they do have some vineyards, but not many. Only 4. There's only 4 vineyards in this area. So in other words, Nevada wine is not famous at all. And you can see it's really a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we go to Northern California by San Francisco, you can see it's much greener.
I was surprised to find out that in Washington there are lots of vineyards.
In where?
Washington.
In Washington.
Yeah, in the north of the country.
That's right. Washington is going to be way up here, right next to Canada. Actually, Irene, I did not know that there were many vineyards out here, but that's surprising to me too.
But they have vineyards, and I tried wine from there.
Was it good?
They were all the middle average. They're not exclusive, yeah, but they're. I like one of them, but it was Californian wine, Zinfandel. It was okay.
I think for wine, you need to have a dry season, and I think Washington has too much rain to make a good because you need the dry season for the grape to get smaller and that taste to condense. And I think Washington is too humid to really allow the grape to condense. I'm guessing.
Oh, that's interesting because I didn't expect it so far to north there are some vineyards.
You know, even in Wisconsin, I know that there are some vineyards, but their specialty is called ice wine. And
Oh yeah.
right,
Yeah.
so, and the reason it's okay is because they leave the grapes on the vines into the winter where it freezes, and then it condenses. So they don't have a dry season, but the winter is like a dry season. So that makes the wine okay, ice wine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's technology. I don't know if it's Germany uses this technology because their climate is not very hot.
Yes. And German wine is famous.
Yeah.
Rhine wine. Very good.
No, I don't think German is famous for the wine, normally for the beer.
Of course for the beer, but Rhine wine is also somewhat famous. I'll write it down. In America, we say Rhine wine. Just a second.
Of course, Germany is far more famous for beer, but they have wine. Either some sorts of wine. German, for example, Riesling, it's famous for all over the world. It's the German sort.
Germans are really good with alcohol.
Did you know that the wine industry in the U.S. Was founded by Russians?
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah. Andrei Cheryshev, he was the founder of American winery.
Oh, wow. In California.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that Russians were very early settlers in California around San Francisco. And I know that that's a fact that many Americans do not know.
Mm.
Yep, they were there for trading furs and other things too, up along the Alaska and Canadian and Northern Californian coast. They even had some I don't want to say cities, but trading posts. They built some small towns too. More questions or facts or statements?
Shane, I know that there is a very pretty famous whiskey in America, in Tennessee, Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels, that's right.
Yeah, but is there a famous Californian wine?
Yeah, there are many famous Californian wines, but I don't know of any particular names. Wine, I don't know much about wine. I'm a beer guy, but even my beer is just the cheap regular beer, not the expensive connoisseur beer. So actually, it's funny, Daniel. I bought my dad, when I came to America on the airplane, I bought my dad a very expensive bottle of whiskey. And my dad and I shared a glass, and my dad can recognize the taste of different whiskeys and the quality. But for me, it could be the cheapest whiskey or the most expensive whiskey. I don't know the difference. So it's a waste of money for me. Same thing.
I only know the difference the day after.
Maybe, but I only had one glass, so it doesn't matter.
The day after the hangover.
If you drink too
boy.
much, don't drink too much.
No. If I drink half bottle of Jack Daniels, for example, or Johnny Walker, I don't have hangover.
Wow. That's too much. For me, one glass is more than enough.
Good whiskey don't let you bad the next day.
Oh, that's
the day
good.
after.
That's good to know. Yeah.
And let me know this fruit in the screen, cashew.
Yes.
Is a very popular fruit here in the area I live now in
Yes.
the northern Brazil.
That's right. Northern Brazil, Colombia, they do have many cashew trees, right?
I don't know Colombia, but in Brazil it's very popular. We call it caju.
Okay. So Daniel, have you ever eaten the fruit?
Yeah.
And it does not taste like an apple, right?
No.
What does it taste like? Can you explain it? Is it sweet?
It's very different from a. It's not similar to a apple, not similar to orange. It's very different. It's a very peculiar taste.
But it's a good taste?
I don't like cashew. I don't like.
You like the nut, though.
In fact, I hate it.
What about the nut?
I love the
Yeah, yeah. So that's my understanding is the nut is the best part, but some people do like the fruit.
Yeah, a lot of Brazilians love the fruit. I am a minor part of Brazilians who don't like the fruit.
Well, you don't like soccer, you don't like the fruit. You're not Brazilian.
Yes, I'm not from this planet.
Yeah, you're from Mars.
Mars or Mercury? Ah, I'm from Mercury. Fred Mercury. Cashew.
Very delicious.
The name is cashew.
You call it the cashew tree?
The name, the pronunciation, cashew.
Very similar to America, cashew. Cashews, cashew.
No. In Brazil, we call it caju.
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 Caju. More questions, comments from anybody?
Oh, Shen, now I understand this one matter. At the beginning, I think it's a combination of fruit and the cashew nut together.
They're separate.
Yeah, now I understand it's one thing. So, okay, I got it. So
that's why they say an accessory fruit. An accessory fruit.
Ah, okay.
That's right. So the apple is just an accessory.
No.
And I think Andre said yesterday, when you hear the word accessory, you can think of it as a helper, an assistant. It's helping the nut. It's growing the nut.
Yeah, in my mind, I think the cashew like walnuts or peanuts.
Oh, but it's different.
Yeah, so that's why I make mistake.
Yeah, that's what, and many people make that mistake. That's why this was in the article, because many people do not know about this fact.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Yes, sir.
Probably you also don't know about interesting fact about Jack Daniels. He's creator of Jack Daniels whiskey.
That's right. What do you know? What can you tell us?
Yes, maybe 1 year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I read the list which called the most amazingly deaths in world history.
The most amazing what?
Death.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and well, maybe in top 3 was Jack Daniels' death. It became from poisoning, blood poisoning. He one morning he woke up and went to his office and tried to get something from his safe, but safe did not open. Had not opened it, and in angry he kicked the safe by his foot and got injuries. And it became a poisoning, and he died from, we can say, from anger.
Wow.
This is, very interesting story.
I'm writing it down
Just
here.
a fact which I recalled when you discuss Jack Daniels whiskey. That was what I wanted to add.
Wow, this is very interesting.
And he was a priest, by the way.
So I think we should remember not to drink too much Jack Daniels.
Don't drink
so
too much
that not
Jack
to
Daniels
end like him. Yes.
Good point. Anything else?
Do you have...
After kicking his safe?
Yes, safe. Kick safe. The box where people documents, money, and values.
Yeah.
And he tried to open, but didn't have. But he didn't open it. And they, in angry, he kicked the K by toes, by feet, and got blood poisoning, and after them died probably it was in 1911.
Oh, okay.
You can yes, you can do Google search.
Okay.
Great story. I think Irene wanted to say something, so everybody has to mute their mic. And then Irene, go ahead.
Yes, Shane, I wanted to ask, do you have a holiday tomorrow in the U.S.?
They call it President's Day.
Oh, what's the holiday is it? Could you tell us about it?
We have many presidents that were born in February, including George Washington, and hold on a second, let's find out, just a second. So it's not a day off. Most people still go to work, but of course many stores have special sales on President's Day. Let's find out. So they call it Washington's birthday. And of course, Washington was the first president of America. And his birthday was February 22nd. But I think there's more. Anyway, I guess Washington's birthday is what it's traditionally called. But I think what we do is we celebrate the other historical presidents too, especially at school, like elementary school, but not so much.
I think, Shane, that Abraham Lincoln was also born in February.
I think so, right? Let me do which U.S. presidents were born in February. So Washington, Harrison, Abraham Lincoln, very good. And then, yeah, January we had McKinley. I think it's kind of a combination of January too. Anyway, Ronald Reagan was born in February. Yeah, so 4 of them. And for January, Fillmore, McKinley, that's it. Nixon. Blech. Anyway, yeah. So Washington's birthday is the traditional name, but you're right. I think we also, I don't think there's a special day for Lincoln. It's all combined.
No, I think if Russia would have such a holiday, the U.S. would say that that's our regime.
Yeah, it really makes me mad because thanks to the internet, you know, Russian people and American people were getting to know each other, and we realize we're the same. We have the same life, the same worries, the same lifestyle. We both don't like the government, but still the governments are fighting like children. It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
It is. Yes.
Shane, are you recording our meeting?
Yes, I am. So you have to be
Please
careful.
Putin
will listen.
Record, please. I like government.
So there we go. It's official. Andre Boyd of St. Petersburg, Russia, likes the government.
Thanks.
Very good. Okay, I will close out today's meeting. I did not hear too much from Margarita, and I'm sad. Margarita, you always have something interesting to say.
No, today nothing interesting.
but I like your tweets. I really enjoy your tweets. If you guys use Twitter, I encourage you to follow Margarita and myself. And Margarita always has very interesting tweets, very interesting information to share, and I appreciate it. Also, I have to say again to Margarita, thank you so much for restoring files that people delete on Dropbox.
But there are always same people.
And Jinho, what is wrong with Chinese people? They're always deleting the files.
Who?
Chinese people.
I don't think there are. I don't think there are too many Chinese people.
There's three.
Victor Wu.
Victor Hu, Lu Mei,
Bo Chen.
Bo Chen, he restores. Bo Chen is good. He restores.
And how do you know
I'll show you. I'll show you how I know. So let's go to DDM 90, and we'll go to answers and previous versions. So who deleted it? Irina deleted once. Hee-Jong Yu, Lou Mavis, Hu Victor, Andrew Zhang, and Hussein Kadir. These guys, and we see Margarita has been restoring them.
And Shen, do you think it's necessary I write in Chinese to ask them? No?
No, that's okay. I will send them the video that shows how to use it.
Use Dropbox.
Yeah.
And luckily we have Margarita.
Exactly. Margarita is the DDM.
It's great.
So if other people watch this video, especially Hussein, Andrew, Victor, Lou, Hee-Jong, Irina, be careful with Dropbox. Irina's gonna beat you up one day. I'm sorry, Margarita's gonna beat you up one day. Okay, I'll say goodbye. I hope that the rest of your Sunday, I know it's almost over, is great, and that you have a wonderful week. Today, I have really nice news. Today, I will meet my sister after 20 years. So that'll be nice.
I wonder if you recognize each other.
Fortunately, she sent me her picture, so I know what she looks like.
Okay, that's gonna be great meeting.
Ask her the color of her dress.
What's that, Margarita?
No, it was Daniel.
Daniel. What did you say, Daniel?
Ask her the color of her dress.
I will. Actually, what I'll try to do is I'll try to interview her about Seinfeld for our Culture Corner. I'll try that today.
Oh, great.
Great.
Oh, she just sent me an email. My sister just sent an email. Oh, wow. Yeah, my sister went to a race today. She's a runner. She's a very good runner. And I'll show her. She sent a picture.
She's going to kill you.
Yeah, when it comes to running, she would kill me. This is the picture she sent. It's a terrible picture.
Oh, yeah.
But this is this guy that she's with is a very famous runner from the 1980s, a marathon runner. So she had her picture taken with him. So my little sister.
She's younger?
She's 7 years younger than I am. She's 2 years older than Andre.
Shane, don't worry. A man with age like a good wine is getting better. became better.
Men and women. If we're healthy,
Man.
we age like wine.
Yes. So we are getting better with age, actually.
That's right. You guys have a great week, and I will see you in the videos, okay?
Okay, see you. Thank you.
Take care,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.